Hello, my name is Hayamoto, and I want to demonstrate a system I've been working on. I'm going to create an entire interface using an external set of scripts that I've used. They're based a little bit on Lua, a little bit on Yarn. So let's see here, this will be main.text. So the first thing I'll show off here, just to give a little bit of background, is the object that I just created. It contains 3 scripts. The other stuff is used for depth sorting and stuff like that. And yeah, there's a lot of code in the program, but the scripts themselves, they only rely on what you saw up there. And then these are the functions that I've defined. There's several of them to get sound, to get asset IDs, to create some stuff. So other than that, everything else will just be the scripts. The scripts aren't designed to do anything by themselves. That's kind of the trick. Is their whole point is to be whatever you make of them, but they allow you to write code externally and then get it internally. So let's take a look at what that might look like. So we start out with our black screen. That program is running. First, I'm going to grab some variables that get passed into the script. Again, this isn't a normal thing. This is just how I'm choosing to use the interface. So what you see here is the way that I've set things up for my own purposes. But the header here will let us know that we're creating a function. The only thing that does is it takes variables that were pushed to the stack and it conveniently turns them into a local variable. We're then going to create this local variable right here, which is essentially going to be where we're going to draw everything. So let's see what that looks like. Boom, and we now have something on screen. Now, this, I'm going to go ahead and attach it to my GUI. This is because the GUI is it's basically a depth render, and I want the window to be a part of that. So let's do some other stuff. Boom, very nice. Do a little bit of copy paste in here because laziness is a virtue. Now we gotta do some fun stuff here. So this will be I'll say 40 is probably good. What do I want here? And 128, 32Z, that looks good. Okay, cool, there's my other boxes. Now let's just continue. I don't got anything else to add. You're seeing what's happening. Helps if you write code that's actually what you want. This will be 6416. Now we have to use one of those built-in functions, or another one anyways. You've already seen a couple of them. It's because this has to be looked up from external data. That's not right. Let's fix that. Boom, perfect. We'll do the same thing here. And there we go, nice. I did not do the right value there. This is 112. There we go. Okay, cool. So we're almost done there. This is main menu copyright. Hey, look at that. Boom. Now let's do a little bit of other fun stuff here. Boom. Nice. Okay, now this wouldn't be, I mean, this is cool and all, but let's add some logic to it. We now have a cursor. You can't see it because not only does it need to be depth sorted, but we need to put it on screen. So let's do just that. Oh, good. I have made a mistake in one of my scripts here. What did I do? I'm still working on, normally it won't crash the whole program, but if one of my internal functions, if I pass it a value that it's not expecting, it can still crash. That's just a mistake on my part. I think I probably just did something really dumb and I'm not sure what it is, but let's just ignore that and do it correctly. There we go. I now have a cursor. The cursor is attached to the screen and I must go. Okay, there's our cursor. I think I wrote interface instead of instance or something weird like that. Okay, cool. So now we've drawn everything. So now we want to do some logic. So I'm going to go ahead and create a new script here. This will be move.text. We want to load that script. Scripts GUI, and what was that? Move.text. I should probably know. I just did it, but anyway. So we've loaded that script. Hooray! Now I'm going to set some variables. This is all just going to be me doing some convoluted stuff. So this is all based on just some stuff that I want to do. And hooray. Okay, cool. So now let's connect our keyboard. First we'll set up, we'll bind move to it, and we'll send the value new game. And then we'll bind down. Now this of course isn't going to do anything by itself because move doesn't do anything. So let's do function GUI. Cursor move. Put 16, is that right? I guess so. Easy stuff. We're just saying if it was pointing towards one, then point to the other, and then we'll set target to. Okay. I don't feel like typing that all again, so let's just copy paste this. And this time we're gonna go. So what this is doing is I'm passing in the value of what I want it to point at, and then I'm gonna rebind what I want it to point at. So that's really all that's happening here. And we'll see, oop, my cursor moves now. Awesome. Hey, you know what? Let's add a little bit of sound. And, oh, I need to reload the script. There we go. Nice. So let's do one more script. We'll go ahead and bind this as well. In this case, we want to change the respond rate. Anybody who's played the game will know about that, and anybody that hasn't, well, you won't. So when we press left, we want it to go back one, and we're going to pass in rate so we can tell it to update, and 1 and rate. So if we go to rate, we're going to treat it the same way. It's a function, GUI, get the interface. Then we're going to get, as we passed in our direction, and the respond text. So we're going to modify it. Then we'll go and done. Easy cheesy. That one we don't have to change. We don't have to rebind anything because it's all, we just want to set our global respond rate to rate, make it match, and then we want, yep. There we go. So, oh, did I forget to bind something? Done something weird again. So it's not pressing left and right for some reason. That's weird. What has I? Oh, yeah, I forgot to load that script. There we go. Boom. All right. Still not working. That's confusing and unpleasant. Okay. Rate.text. Script's moving at line 37 because rate is undeclared. Oh. I'm dumb. Hey, it would help if... Actually, it's because I didn't set this. I just thought I had. Okay, there we go. Also, you can see what I was talking about before where... There we go. Hey, now we've got our logic working. Yeah, so you can see what I was talking about before. Down here, it gives very helpful error messages, and except when it crashes the program, which I had hoped wasn't going to happen, but I made a critical error. But otherwise, yeah. I've written these 3 scripts from scratch. We now have a working interface, and here's the fun part. When I reload the program, my changes are all there. I don't have to reload anything. I didn't have to recompile the program. I just wrote the interface in real time. Anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope that was illuminating.